Okay. Yeah, so right. It looks fine now. Good. So, Yekaterina, and we'll speak a little bit about food today. Hopefully, you're not hungry, are you?
No, I
Uh,
have a dinner.
yeah, you've had already, yeah? You've had dinner. Okay,
I had a dinner.
right. This is great because we're going to speak about food, yes, about snacks and stuff like that. And Yekaterina, I'd like you to give me some examples of food that can be raw. Give me some examples that can be raw.
Mhm. The meat can be raw,
Mm-hmm.
or fish, eggs, potato,
Yes, okay, very good. What can be tough?
tough,
Mm-hmm.
steak, bread,
Yes, bread can be tough. Okay,
very
steak
old.
is a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Mm,
Okay.
tough.
Um, Give me example of dish that can be bland.
Blend.
Mm-hmm.
Это безвкусный.
Yes, that
No?
doesn't taste to anything. Huh?
Any dish can be blend.
Oh, okay.
Or porridge,
Mm,
meat without salt,
yes. Many people say that rice is quite often bland. Yeah. Doesn't taste much to it.
rice, yes, without any spices.
Mm-hmm.
О, spice. Это во множественном?
Without it can be both singular and plural without any spices. Yeah. So it can be both, right? Give me an example of food that is filling.
Filling, это сытный. Да?
Uh-huh. That's good.
Pizza, any fast food, hamburger, and maybe creamy soup or meat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, these are good examples. What can be crunchy?
Crunchy, French fry,
Mm-hmm.
snacks, chips,
Yeah. True, definitely true. Okay, what can be greasy?
greasy, жирный.
Жирный. Ага.
Uh, the meat, any biscuits, like just desserts,
Mm-hmm.
uh, sour cream.
Sour cream, I would say it is rather creamy than greasy. Yes, greasy is exactly when there is oil. For example, pizza can be greasy. Yeah. Okay. Or I don't know. What else? Some vegetables can be greasy, yeah, when there is too
With
much
oil.
oil.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Very good, very good. Um, Give me example of some dish that is spicy.
Spicy. Mm, any Indian Indian food or Chinese food,
Okay.
meat with spices or uh, это была курица.
Chicken?
Chicken with curry
Mm-hmm.
or any dish with curry.
True, true, true. Indian dishes can be extremely hot, yes, and extremely spicy, as well as Mexican dishes are famous to be spicy, yeah.
Nachos.
Yes, that's right. Nachos. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Right. In Berlin, there is a very famous Indian place, Indian restaurant, and me and my husband, we quite like this place. So, and when we go there, I always ask to have a totally unspicy food. Yes, because if they bring you spicy food, it's just crazy. And yes, and my husband is a big fan of spicy food, and he always asks for double spicy. Yeah, yeah, chili peppers and everything. And yeah, so it is really, really hot. Yes, very spicy dishes. And yeah, a lot of Indian people come there because they say here It is really hot. Here it is really spicy as it should be. Yes. So, right. Very original there. Okay, so Yekaterina, now we do vice versa. I tell you a description, you tell me what adjective is it to describe the food, okay?
Okay.
So, for example, something that makes you feel not hungry, it is
Feeling.
feeling very good. Yes, it feels like your mouth is burning.
Spicy.
Spicy, very good. So hard that you even can't cut it.
Tough.
Tough, very good. Okay, something with lots and lots of calories.
Greasy.
Greasy or actually creamy. Yeah, creamy.
Creamy.
Good. It doesn't taste of anything.
Bland.
Bland, exactly. It makes some sounds when you bite it.
Crunchy.
Crunchy, very good. When you eat it, you feel thirsty.
Feel thirsty.
Mhm.
Salty.
Salty, exactly. Very, very good. When there is too much oil in it,
Greasy.
greasy. Something which is not cooked enough.
Raw.
Raw, exactly. Very, very good. Okay, now we are going to listen to some people speaking about food. Just a second. Right. So we'll listen to 7 conversations in a restaurant. Each person has got a problem in a restaurant. There are 3 main problems. You will need to take notes on what problem does each speaker have.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm. Have a look. The problems are the food hasn't arrived yet. So they are waiting for too long. The food hasn't arrived yet.
Mhm.
The wrong food has arrived. So the waiter got the orders wrong. The customer doesn't like something about the food.
Customer doesn't like some.
Something about the food.
Понравилось.
Что-то не нравится. Ага.
Понравилось.
Yeah. Okay, so you will have 7 speakers and 3 problems. Yeah, so of course you can use one problem several times. Okay, ready to listen?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go then.
Unit 3, Recording 9. 1.
How's your dish, madam?
The vegetables are a bit raw, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can ask the kitchen to cook them a bit longer.
Yes, okay, if you would.
Of course, madam. Just bear with me a few minutes.
Sure.
2.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
is this dish supposed to be so spicy?
Well, yes, it is one of our more spicy dishes.
It's just too spicy for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Could I choose something else?
Yes, of course, if you'd like to take a look at the menu.
Yes, okay. Sorry. I just wasn't expecting something quite so hot.
That's absolutely fine. I'll mention it to the chef.
Thanks.
Do you know what you'd like instead?
Not yet. Could you give me a couple of minutes to take a look?
Of course. I'll come back.
3.
How's your food, guys?
It's nice, but the side dishes haven't come yet.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Something must have gone wrong. I'll go and check where they are.
Thanks.
He's very friendly, isn't he?
Yeah, they're always very friendly in here.
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm really sorry, but they forgot to do them. They'll be with you in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry again. I'll deduct them from your bill.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks.
And can I offer you another drink? Compliments of the house?
Oh, that sounds good.
Great. I'll have a fresh orange juice, please.
4.
Excuse me,
How can I help?
could you warm this up for me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not warm enough?
No. It's completely cold in the middle.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry about that. I'll do that for you right now.
Thank you.
5.
Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered.
No?
No, I ordered the vegetarian pie, not the meat one.
Oh, that's odd. Are you sure it's meat?
Totally sure.
I'll check it out for you. Hold on a minute.
He could have been a bit more apologetic.
I know. I don't think he believes you.
He's coming back.
The chef says it is vegetarian.
Right, well, it's not, because I'm looking at pieces of meat right now. Could I speak to the manager?
Yeah. I'll see if I can find her. I won't be a minute.
6.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
we need to be somewhere in half an hour and the food still hasn't come yet.
Oh, that's no good.
Could you check on the order for me?
Yes, of course. What did you order?
I ordered the lasagna and my friend ordered the pancakes.
Okay, let me check for you. Just give me a moment.
7.
How is everything?
Well, the sauce is very creamy, which is nice.
That's good to hear.
But I asked for no tomatoes, and this dish has got tomatoes in it.
I'm sorry about that. I'll change it for you right away.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, okay. So most of the waiters are quite apologetic, yes, apart from one, I guess, only.
Yeah, it is true.
It is true, isn't it? Okay, so number 1, Yekaterin, what's the problem? A, B, or C?
In the beginning, it was difficult for me, and about the first dialogue, I didn't manage. I don't know.
Okay, would you like to listen to the very only first one again?
Okay, yeah.
Yep, let's do.
Unit 3. Recording 9. 1.
How's your dish, madam?
The vegetables are a bit raw, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can ask the kitchen to cook them a bit longer.
Yes, okay, if you would.
Of course, madam. Just bear with me a few minutes.
Sure.
Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm. I see. It is about when the girl doesn't like the dish.
C,
C.
exactly. What was the problem?
Vegetables were raw.
Raw. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Number 2, what do you have?
Number 2, maybe C.
C again. Okay, I agree with you. Do you remember what was the matter? What was the problem?
No.
Okay, let's listen and check out what's the
Uh-huh.
problem. You're totally right that it is C. Let's see what the problem.
2.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
is this dish supposed to be so spicy?
Well, yes, it is one of our more spicy dishes.
It's just too spicy for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Could I choose something else?
Yes, of course. If you'd like to take a look at the menu.
Yes, okay. Sorry. I just wasn't expecting something quite so hot.
That's absolutely fine. I'll mention it to the chef.
Thanks.
Do you know what you'd like instead?
Not yet. Could you give me a couple of minutes to take a look?
Of course. I'll come back.
Very good. So, Yekaterin, what's the problem?
The dish was very spicy.
Yes, too much spicy for him. Yeah, he can't even eat it. All right. Number 3, what do you have?
Maybe A.
A. Do you remember what the problem was?
I think the person was waiting for a long time
Uh-huh.
his order.
Right. Let's listen and check it. Yes.
3.
How's your food, guys?
It's nice, but the side dishes haven't come yet.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Something must have gone wrong. I'll go and check where they are.
Thanks.
He's very friendly, isn't he?
Yeah, they're always very friendly in here.
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm really sorry, but they forgot to do them. They'll be with you in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry again. I'll deduct them from your bill.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks.
And can I offer you another drink? Compliments of the house?
Oh, that sounds good.
Great. I'll have a fresh orange juice, please.
Okay, so what's the problem exactly?
The dish was gone. Что-то я не поняла вначале, что это что-то
Ага.
как будто долго ждал, но что там с блюдом.
Yeah, that's right.
Не принесли.
Не принесли, верно. She says side dishes haven't arrived yet. And we need to know here side dishes.
Side dishes.
Yeah. So side dish. For example, you order chicken with smashed potatoes, or you order fish with rice. And rice and smashed potatoes and French fries, they are called side dish.
Гарнир.
Garnier. Very good. Side dish. And exactly, you're totally right. Side dish hasn't arrived. Why? What did the waiter say? Why hasn't the side dish arrived?
Закончились.
No, the chef forgot to cook them.
А,
They forgot to cook them.
Пити.
It's a pity, exactly. But he makes a compliment from the house. Yeah, some
Fresh
drink.
orange juice.
Yes, and the side dishes aren't included into the bill. Yeah, so he's not going to include them. Good. Number 4.
Number 4, it is B.
B. Okay, so wrong order,
Ah.
but actually it says
C.
C. The customer doesn't like something. Let's listen and check it.
Мгм.
And what's the problem? Yes, so find out what's the problem with the food.
4.
Excuse me,
How can I help?
could you warm this up for me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not warm enough?
No, it's completely cold in the middle.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry about that. I'll do that for you right now.
Thank you.
Right? So, Yekaterina, what's the problem?
The dish was cold.
Exactly. And he wants that she,
He was warmer.
yes. And she wants that she, he wants that she warms it up for him.
Warm up.
Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
He wants that she warms it up for him.
Mhm.
Hmm. Good. Number 5, what's the problem?
B.
B. Okay. Do you remember the waiter wasn't very apologetic? What was the problem?
Wrong order. Maybe
Uh-huh.
they were vegetarian
Uh-huh.
dish and the waiter confused it, maybe.
Uh-huh. The waiter got it wrong. Yeah.
Got
Waiter
it
got it
wrong.
перепутал, yeah? The waiter got it wrong. Okay, let's listen and check.
Mhm.
5.
Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered.
No?
No, I ordered the vegetarian pie, not the meat one.
Oh, that's odd. Are you sure it's meat?
Totally sure.
I'll check it out for you. Hold on a minute.
He could have been a bit more apologetic. I know. I don't think he believes you.
He's coming back.
The chef says it is vegetarian.
Right, well, it's not, because I'm looking at pieces of meat right now. Could I speak to the manager?
Yeah. I'll see if I can find her. I won't be a minute.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the problem?
The dish was not vegetarian because the girl looked a piece of meat in
Yeah.
it, but the waiter didn't believe didn't believe her, and cooking chef said that it is vegetarian too.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Not too helpful. Yes. All right. And in the end, she wants to see the manager, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 6, Yekaterina, what's the problem?
6. A.
A, all right. The food hasn't arrived yet. Why is it a problem? Let's listen and check.
6.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
we need to be somewhere in half an hour and the food still hasn't come yet.
Oh, that's no good.
Could you check on the order for me?
Yes, of course. What did you order?
I ordered the lasagna and my friend ordered the pancakes.
Okay, let me check for you. Just give me a moment.
Okay. So the food hasn't arrived yet, exactly. But why is it a problem for a speaker?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. They ordered lasagna and pancake,
Yes.
and waitress promised that she will check it, but
Exactly.
I don't know why.
Yeah. At the beginning, he said that they have to be somewhere else in half an hour. Have a look what he says.
6.
Mhm.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
we need to be somewhere in half an hour and
Yeah, you see, we need to be somewhere in half an hour. Где-то надо быть через полчаса. А еды все нет. Yeah? We need to be somewhere in half an hour.
Need to be somewhere in half an hour.
Got it. And number 7, Yekaterina?
7. C.
7, it was
Uh-huh.
B. The wrong food has arrived. Let's listen and check why.
Okay, let me check for you. Just give me a moment.
It is still number 6.
7.
How is everything?
Well, the sauce is very creamy, which is nice.
That's good to hear.
But I asked for no tomatoes, and this dish has got tomatoes in it.
I'm sorry about that. I'll change it for you right away.
Okay, thanks.
So,
Sausage were very creamy, and the problem was tomato. Maybe she didn't order the tomato.
yeah, she wanted a dish without tomatoes. Yeah, but this one has tomatoes in it. And she didn't speak about sausages. She spoke about sauce. Yeah, the sauce.
Sauce.
Yeah, the sauce is very creamy. Yeah, but she wanted the dish without tomatoes. Okay, good. Now we've got them. So, Yekaterina, do you think that people have typical problems at the restaurant?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Very common, yes. All of us may have this type of problems. Yeah. Okay. Now let's look at some sentences that are taken in these conversations. Yeah, just a moment. Okay, I think you should see them now. Well, okay, so here we've got 7 sentences taken from the conversation. What we need to do is complete these sentences with 3 words that we heard in the conversations. Yeah, so something is missing out. We are going to listen again and complete. Before we do it, look quickly through the sentences. Maybe you remember something.
It is the same dialogues.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, now please listen and write down what you hear. What is missing up? It will be up to 3 words. Okay, let's go.
Unit 3, Recording 9. 1.
How's your dish, madam?
The vegetables are a bit raw, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can ask the kitchen to cook them a bit longer.
Yes, okay, if you would.
Of course, madam. Just bear with me a few minutes.
Sure.
2.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
is this dish supposed to be so spicy?
Well, yes, it is one of our more spicy dishes.
It's just too spicy for me.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Could I choose something else?
Yes, of course, if you'd like to take a look at the menu.
Yes, okay. Sorry. I just wasn't expecting something quite so hot.
That's absolutely fine. I'll mention it to the chef.
Thanks.
Do you know what you'd like instead?
Not yet. Could you give me a couple of minutes to take a look?
Of course. I'll come back.
3.
How's your food, guys?
It's nice, but the side dishes haven't come yet.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Something must have gone wrong. I'll go and check where they are.
Thanks.
He's very friendly, isn't he?
Yeah, they're always very friendly in here.
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm really sorry, but they forgot to do them. They'll be with you in a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry again. I'll deduct them from your bill.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks.
And can I offer you another drink? Compliments of the house?
Oh, that sounds good.
Great. I'll have a fresh orange juice, please.
4.
Excuse me,
How can I help?
could you warm this up for me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not warm enough?
No. It's completely cold in the middle.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry about that. I'll do that for you right now.
Thank you.
5.
Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered.
No?
No, I ordered the vegetarian pie, not the meat one.
Oh, that's odd. Are you sure it's meat?
Totally sure.
I'll check it out for you. Hold on a minute.
He could have been a bit more apologetic.
I know. I don't think he believes you.
He's coming back.
The chef says it is vegetarian.
Right, well, it's not, because I'm looking at pieces of meat right now. Could I speak to the manager?
Yeah. I'll see if I can find her. I won't be a minute.
6.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
we need to be somewhere in half an hour and the food still hasn't come yet.
Oh, that's no good.
Could you check on the order for me?
Yes, of course. What did you order?
I ordered the lasagna and my friend ordered the pancakes.
Okay, let me check for you. Just give me a moment.
7.
How is everything?
Well, the sauce is very creamy, which is nice.
That's good to hear.
But I asked for no tomatoes, and this dish has got tomatoes in it.
I'm sorry about that. I'll change it for you right away.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, got them all?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's see then. All right, number 1, the vegetables are
A bit raw, actually.
a bit raw, actually. Very good. Go on.
Так, что я не понимаю, что написала. It's just too spicy. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting something quite so hot.
White so hot, and he said it's just too spicy for me.
Spicy for me.
Yeah, quite so hot. Okay. The third?
Could you? It's nice, but the side dishes haven't come yet.
Okay, exactly. All right.
Could you warm? Ну, я не поняла, что. The soup, что ли?
Warm this up for me. This up.
Warm this up for me.
Because it sounds like this up. This up.
Warm this
Yeah.
up. Warm this up for me.
Exactly. Like one word, yeah? Warm this up for me. Good. Next.
No, it's completely cold in the middle.
Okay, very good. 5.
Excuse me, this isn't. I ordered.
Yes, what I ordered.
What I ordered. I ordered the vegetarian pie, not meat.
Not, we need 3 words. Not the meat
one.
one. Good.
We need to be somewhere half an hour. Там какой-то еще предлог. In
In.
half an hour.
Yes, we need to be somewhere in half an hour.
An
Okay.
hour.
And
Could you check
Mhm.
the order for me?
check on,
Would you check on the order for me?
right? Very good. And 7.
I asked for no tomatoes, and this dish has got tomatoes in it.
I asked for no tomatoes and this dish. Right. Okay. Ekaterina, wonderful job. Wonderful job. These are actually the sentences. These are the ways how we can speak about our problems. Yes. If we don't like anything in a restaurant, if we have any kind of problem in a restaurant. Yeah. And we're going to look through the phrases, yes, check them on and see if we understand them all. Yeah. So first of all, we may have different kinds of problems. The first problem is if you don't like the food, and there can be different problems. The food is raw, it's too spicy, it is too salty, or whatever. Let's look through the phrases and see if we understand them. Okay, read it aloud for me. Yes, you can read it for me.
The vegetables are a bit raw. I just wasn't expecting something quite so hot. This dish supposed to be so spicy. It's just too spicy for me. It's completely cold in the middle.
Right. Tell me, please, Ekaterina, if you look at all these phrases, which of these one phrase sounds, let's say, a bit straightforward or a bit, more straightforward? Какая из этих фраз такая более напористая?
It's completely cold in the middle.
That's right. What makes it so straightforward? The word completely.
Completely.
Yes.
Complete.
Then it is a bit so straightforward. Yeah. What makes other phrases a little softer? Let's see.
Softer.
Mhm.
Just for me.
Yeah, just for me, exactly. Just, the word just makes it a bit, absolutely right. What else?
I wasn't expecting.
I wasn't expecting, plus something quite so hot. Yes, quite so.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to be, yeah, that's right. Supposed to be. So these are so-called softening words, yeah? And of course, if we want to be polite in a restaurant, it's a good idea to use soft words and soft phrases, yeah? It's completely cold in the middle. It's already a bit, tough to say like that. Yeah. People would prefer to use something like, it's a bit too cold inside, yes, or it's quite so cold inside. Could you warm it up for me? Okay, good. Then we'll look at wrong food arrives. What do we do? Let's see.
This isn't what I ordered. I asked for no tomatoes and this dish has got tomatoes in it. I ordered the vegetarian pie, not the meat one.
Okay, I think it's clear, right? Nothing difficult. Good. What about too long waiting time? Let's see what we have here.
We need to be somewhere in half an hour. The side dishes haven't come yet.
Yes, and here have a look. We use present perfect. The side dishes haven't come yet. And this is also very important with the word yet to use present perfect. Yeah, все еще не пришли, все еще не доставили. Это типичный present perfect. Yes. And then we want anything from the waiters. We want them to act, asking for action. Have a look.
Could you warm this up for me?
Mm.
Could you check on the order for me? Could I choose something else? Could I speak to the manager?
Right. So, and if we ask people for something, how do we usually begin our questions or our requests?
Could.
Could, yes. And could, of course, sounds nice and polite, especially if you are dealing with problems, yes, and with something you are unhappy with, use could. It makes you sound polite and soft. Okay, so could you please? Could you warm this up for me, please? Right? Or could I choose something else? Could I speak to the manager? Yes? Sounds good, sounds polite, and yes, nice English phrases here. Shall we try?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's give it a go. Just in a second. Yes. Ekaterina, I will need a moment to restart it. Yeah, to open up another page for us. Yes. Here we go. Right. Okay, here we go. I've got actually 5 little conversations. All people have some difficulties, have some problems. What we need to do is we need to complete these conversations with the words that are given here. But we need to change something and add some more words. Okay? For example, sorry, could we cancel our desserts? Why? Because we
have to be somewhere in 15 minutes.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Okay, Ekaterina, it will be great idea if you write the sentences or the questions that are missing out. All right? Let me know when you're ready.
Sure, no problem. Oops. But God. Check on my order. Yes. Is a bit dark. Well, it's not good enough. Can I speak? Can I speak to the manager? I'm ready.
Yes, okay, wonderful. Let's have a look. Okay, so number 1, Ekaterina, you read for customer, I read for waiter.
Sorry, could you cancel our desserts?
Мгм.
We... мы уже это
Ну, еще раз.
делали.
Окей.
Ага. We have to be somewhere on 15 minutes.
Yes, it was in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes.
Sure, no problem. Okay, number 2.
Is this soup supposed to be so cold?
Yes, it is. It's gazpacho, a cold soup. Yes. Okay, go on.
Excuse me, I asked chips, but I've got mashed potato.
Mhm. I'm sorry about that, madam. I'll bring you some chips. And Екатерина, also be careful. I asked for. Ask for — это просить. Ask просто без предлога — это спрашивать. Ну, типа задавать вопрос. Ask a question. So I
Asked for.
Good, okay. The 4th.
Our food's taking some time. Could you check on my order for me?
Of course, sir. I'll do it now.
This stick is a bit tough. I'm afraid I can't eat it.
I'm sorry about that, sir, but our other customers like it.
Well, that's not good enough. Can I speak to the manager?
Wonderful. Yes. Okay, good job. Good job. Екатерина, let's try it a little more. We'll role play. Think of any problems. Yes. Think of 4 problems at a restaurant and we will role it play. Yes. Your food hasn't arrived. Steak is too tough. Whatever. 4 conversations. Okay. So you may start. You are a customer. I'm a waiter.
Excuse me, my soup is very salty.
It's quite too salty, yeah? Или
It's quite too salty. Could you change it, please?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll tell the cook and I will change your soup immediately.
Thanks a lot.
All right, good. Go on, next one.
Excuse me. I am waiting for my order for a long time, but I have to be somewhere in 20 minutes. Could you check on my order?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, we have a little delay on the dishes today, but I will check with your order right now. What did you order?
The French fry and the juice.
All right. I'll be back in a moment. Good. Go on. Например, не то, что ты заказал. Your order is wrong.
Excuse me. I asked for chicken with rice, but I have got the the meat with vegetables. Could you change it?
Oh, are you sure that it's wrong order?
Yes, of course.
But the chef says that it is the one you wanted.
Oh, it's very bad. Can I speak to the manager?
Oh, definitely, if I can find her.
Can I ask for the book with complaints?
Yeah. Oh, yes, definitely. I'll be just back in a moment. Right. Okay. And the last situation, Екатерина?
I think this stick is very raw.
Steak, not stick.
Steak. Steak. Excuse me, my steak is very raw and I can see the blood in the middle.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Many of our customers like it this way. I'll ask the chef to cook it a bit longer for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, good job. Yes, so Ekaterina, no problem if you face anything, what makes you unhappy in a restaurant. You can deal with it. One thing to note down. How do you say «Мы ждем уже очень долго» или «Я жду уже очень долго»?
We are waiting for a long time.
But it started in the past and it continues now. Намек на present perfect.
We have been waiting.
Yeah, super. We have been waiting for too long. Yeah? Too long. Present perfect. Начали и до сих пор ждем. Right? We've been waiting for too long. Okay. Lovely, lovely. I've got a couple of more situations for you, and I'd like you to tell me, what do you say in this situation? So you need to say exactly the phrases, how you would deal with these situations. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so check it out. Let's imagine we are in a restaurant and you ordered a meat dish and a fish dish arrives instead. So what do you say? Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. So you ordered a meat dish and meat is too hard to cut. So what do you say?
Excuse me, my meat is very tough. I can't cut it.
Yes. Is a bit too tough, да, лучше так. Чуть-чуть смягчайте, да, вот это вот. Is a bit too hard. Really звучит очень так вот прям strong, yes? Okay, good. It takes a long time to arrive. How do you say?
Excuse me, I have been waiting my order for a long time.
Yes, and it's so sure, no?
Still doesn't arrive.
Тоже там Екатерин present perfect. And it still hasn't
arrived.
Super. Yes. Okay. Very good. И мне нужно быть где-то через полчаса. How do you say this here?
I have to be somewhere in half an hour.
Okay. Very good. Beautiful. Then, when it arrives, it's cold. Your dish is too cold.
Excuse me, my dish is a bit too cold.
Yes.
Warm it up, please. Could you please warm it up? Warm it up, please.
Yeah, that's right. Could you please warm it up for me, for example?
For me.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, 5. Too spicy.
Excuse me, my meat is quite spicy.
Yes. А если вы по-другому спросите, предполагается, что оно такое острое?
Is this meat supposed to be too spicy?
Yes, that's right. It's a bit too spicy for me, yeah? Quite too spicy. Fine. 6.
Rice without a side order of fries. Excuse me, I ordered my dish with a side dish, but I haven't got it. Could you bring it?
Yeah. Could you check on it? Yeah, лучше так.
Could you check on it?
Could you check on it? Okay, fine. And?
Excuse me, my meat is a bit too salty. Change it, please. Could you change?
Could you change it, please, for me? Exactly. Okay, Екатерина, very good. So when you ask for something, could you is a good idea. Yeah, could you check on it? Could you change it, please, for me? Yes. Could you ask the chef and so on? Okay, lovely. So we continue looking at different problems and difficulties in the restaurants. And we are going to listen to some conversations. Check it out. We're going to listen to 3 conversations between David, who is the manager, David, the manager, and 3 other members of staff. We need to match conversations from 1 to 3. So, yeah, with jobs and feedback. One option is extra. So first we've got jobs. Yes, what conversation will they be? For example, David will speak with the head chef in the first conversation. Yeah? Who is he speaking to in the second conversation? Чуть-чуть тогда, one moment. Вот так. So David speaks to 3 different people, like that. In the first conversation, he speaks with the head chef. Then you need to find out what's the feedback, what's positive feedback, what's negative feedback. Conversation 2, who is he speaking to, and what's positive, what's negative feedback. And the third, the same. Yes, Yekaterina, got it?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Let's give it a try.
Unit 3, Recording 11. 1.
Sylvia, is now a good time to talk about the survey?
Yeah, it's as good a time as any.
Good. Well, as you know, we've been carrying out a customer satisfaction survey over the last couple of weeks, and we've had about 100 responses now.
100?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes, it is. And we've looked at the results, so now I want to give you, as the head chef, feedback on what customers think about the food.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, the first thing to say is that customers are very positive about most of the food here.
Good.
In particular, the delicious desserts get a big thumbs up.
Ah, everyone loves my desserts.
Absolutely, me included. And they also said that they like the fact that they don't have to wait long for the food to arrive.
Yeah, well, we try to be quick.
Now, there was the occasional comment about some of the dishes being too spicy, but to be honest, some people hate spicy food and some people love it, and it's impossible to satisfy everyone.
And we do clearly label those dishes as spicy on the menu.
That's right. Also, quite a few customers did comment that the meat dishes are a bit greasy and a bit tough. That was the biggest complaint.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think people like their food to be healthy these days, and our customers are no exception.
I think that's true, but at the same time, I want to explain my side. We have a new supplier for our meat and fish, and to be honest, the quality is not as good as the previous supplier.
Okay, that's a good point, and it's one I'll bring up at the next meeting with the owner.
Okay.
But for now, perhaps you could bear that feedback in mind when you're preparing the dishes.
Well, if the ingredients are poor quality, there's not much I can do.
I understand, and I know you're doing your best, but like I say, please bear it in mind.
All right, I'll do that.
Great.
Okay. So this was the conversation with the head chef. What was the positive feedback, Yekaterina, you choose?
Easy to work with.
Okay. So what
Food
do
arrives quickly.
Sorry?
See?
The food arrives quickly. Yes, the customers say that they don't have to wait for a long time and they are happier about it. What was the negative feedback? What were the customers unhappy about?
Some dishes a bit greasy.
Yeah, that's right. And especially it was about meat and fish dishes, right? Exactly. Okay. Let's listen to the second conversation and do the same. But you also need to choose who he's speaking to. Okay, let's go.
I think that's it. And you've got to get back to work.
Yeah. Darren, how are you getting on with those chocolate mousses?
2.
Lex, have you got a moment to talk about the survey results?
Survey results?
Yeah, you know, the customer satisfaction survey.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Great. Now, as you know, we've asked a lot of customers to fill out a short questionnaire about what they like and what they don't like about the restaurant.
Oh, well, I'm sure I was very popular. I always got on with the customers.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. But first, I want to say that your punctuality is very good.
Thank you very much.
You're always on time, and that is one of your strong points.
Of course, never late me.
However, as one of our waiting staff, it's important that you know exactly what people think about the service.
Yeah, understood.
The general feeling was that the service is a bit too informal at times.
Informal?
Yes. Unfortunately, many people felt that they were being treated like a friend rather than a customer.
Really?
Really. Basically, they'd like to be treated with a little more politeness.
Well, don't they like having a chat and a laugh with me?
Some customers like it, but a lot of them don't.
Oh, I see.
You might like to try being a bit more professional. Still friendly, still warm, but also professional.
Right, yeah. I'll take that on board.
Thanks, Lex. I knew I could rely on you to understand.
Yeah, okay.
You better get back to work, I guess. The doors are opening in half an hour.
All right, yeah. Thanks, boss.
Okay, so Yekaterin, who was he talking to this time?
Waiter.
Waiter. Okay, what was the positive feedback?
Never late for work.
Exactly. What was negative?
He was not polite enough.
Exactly. Too informal, yes, and people feel uncomfortable about it. Okay, let's do the same with the third one. Let's go.
3.
Come in, David.
Thank you.
So, how has it been going with the feedback from the survey? Have the staff taken it on board?
By and large, yes. Some of them found it quite hard to accept that not everything is perfect, but overall they've responded very well.
Good. Okay. Well, that means that as the owner, I also need to give you feedback on your performance here as the manager.
Okay.
Because you've been with us for about 18 months now.
That's right.
Well, I've spoken to some of the staff to get their opinions and also some of our regular customers.
Okay.
And of course, I have my own opinions.
Of course.
So, overall, people felt that you do your job very well.
That's good.
They appreciate your honesty and your directness.
Okay.
And they find you easy to work with and reliable.
All right. Any criticisms?
Just one, really. Some people felt you could be a bit more friendly.
Friendly?
Yes. That was something that 1 or 2 customers mentioned and also a couple of the staff.
Right.
They said that you're very professional and reliable, but sometimes they also wanted someone who could give them a smile and make them feel appreciated.
I see.
I don't think this is a big deal at all, but perhaps it's something that could be improved.
I'd like to respond to that, if I may.
Sure.
From my point of view, I think it's my job to make sure that everyone is working well and that customers are happy. But I don't think it's my job to make the staff happy.
Yes, I see what you mean. But perhaps it's something as simple as a smile and a, "How are you?" People like to feel that the manager notices them.
Okay. I'll try to be a bit more positive to staff.
And customers?
And the customers, of course. I'll try to be a bit more friendly.
Great. Now, let's talk about the new restaurant that we're going to open up in Whiteside Bay next year. As you know, it's going to be one of our biggest...
Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Good. So, who was the conversation with this time?
I think it was the owner.
Right.
And positive feedback. Oh, it is easy to work with owner.
Actually, not with the owner, but with this manager. The owner gave the feedback this time, yes, and it was to the manager. It's easy to work with him. And negative feedback?
But he is not friendly enough.
Yes, he could be a bit friendlier, yes? A bit of smile, a bit of, I don't know, small talk, yeah, would make a good deal. Exactly. So, Yekaterina, it was very, very nice, and you actually understood that all. Next time, we are going to have a look at how we can deal with feedback, how we can deal with positive feedback, with negative feedback, right? How we can give feedback and react on it. Okay? It might be suitable not only when we speak about restaurants, of course, but it can be also to deal with colleagues, I don't know, bosses, students, whoever, patients even, yes, sometimes. So it can be really useful in any life situation. We will check on these phrases next time. And yes, check on what you can practice a little bit more on Telegram. And have a good day today and see you next time.
Thank you, Margarita.
Okay.